With us to discuss, National Trial Attorney Michael Jaafar. And imagine he might be the one, Michael Jaafar, and I agree with Mike, this was so coordinated. This wasn't something that just came up. And I see this guy, Brendan Paul, as really maybe one of those little pieces that they can use to turn against him, because the more you have, the better. And they also see probably, perhaps, a RICO case coming down the line here.
There's a direct line from the case that was filed against him by Cassie to today. Right when the case was filed against him by Cassie, his former girlfriend or wife, everybody that looked at the case said, I would have never imagined that this would be happening with somebody like Sean Combs, right? And then all of a sudden, 7 months later, there's a coordinated, basically, raid by the feds, right? It's not a coincidence. She took the shine off of Mr. Combs. She made him a target. And we all know that once the feds make you a target, they're going to find something. And in this case, it looks like there was a lot of things, right? As a defense attorney, obviously, we're all trained to not say where there's smoke, there's fire. But Michael, thankfully, I'm not his defense attorney, so I could say where there's smoke, there's fire. It looks to me like this is the beginning of the end for him. He's probably looking at several decades in prison. It's a little bit premature, but I know the feds well enough by now to know that when we see these types of headlines, there's a lot backing it up, and there's a lot coming. And that witness, the mule, I was speaking to a client of mine 2 days ago who lives in Shaker Heights. It's a nice town in Cleveland. It's a very nice suburb, right? He's not going to last more than maybe 10 minutes of threats by the investigators. He'll turn.